the whole world music. Just sing a simple melody. Just sing about all the joys and good times, yeah. You see, that's the way God meant for it to be. And if you don't like it, you don't have to sing. You don't have to sing my song. If you don't like it, you don't have to play. You don't have to play my song. If you don't like it, you don't have to sing. You don't have to sing my song. If you don't like it, you don't have to play my song.
All right. Hello, Reedy.
I was going with the music. Hi everybody. Hello everyone. Hello everyone.
Hi, everybody. It's a wonderful, wonderful day. The Lord is good. He has spared us one more day, and I am so
Amen.
thankful for that. Every day I said, Lord, I thank you for another day. Dear God, as we sit before you to speak, we pray to you that our souls you will keep. And if we should die before we finish, we pray to you that any outstanding sins will be forgiven. Amen.
Amen.
And Eula won't be with us today. She's still recuperating. She's taking the necessary measures to recuperate and be able to be back with us as soon as the Lord allows, and her body. Okay, so hi Eula, hi everybody. So reading,
Yes.
my topic is signs that it's time to take a break.
Yep.
And that's in every way. So what is yours?
Hello. Mine is beware of the evil eye.
Ooh, doggy. And Jed Clappy said, beware of the evil eye. Did you see,
That's
you
right.
see those little things I put on there, little symbols I put on there? I put that little thing that had was on yours, and then on mine, I put the hand waving bye-bye. Oh, yeah, beware of the evil eye. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday, which is oh, my goodness, 29th of July.
Yes, it is.
Goodness gracious, in the year 2021. 2021. And yeah, did I tell you, Rita, I got an email that our class, the class of 70, October the 1st and 2nd. So this is for my classmates who are out there watching and listening. They have set a reunion for us called the 50+1 reunion. So that means 51 years. That's a long time. And so that's October is set for October the 1st and 2nd. So I'll be giving more information on that. I did reply. I did reply.
We
so
just
anyway,
we just had our 40 something other.
Ooh, y'all,
because I graduated in 19. But
woo, y'all coming on up the ladder.
Coming on up, yeah.
We're moving on up. All right. 40-something years.
Yes.
And thank God for health and strength and us being able to, because so many of our classmates are not here today.
Yes.
So many are not well today, but by the grace of God, we are here today. And for that, I am grateful. We are grateful. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So I guess it's because we know when to take a break.
Hello. That'll do it.
From everything. You have to take a break sometimes. It's not going to hurt you. And even in our agreement, my thing is, okay, we might take a break sometime.
Somebody's at my door. Be back.
Okay, we might take a break sometime. But when you take a break, it doesn't mean that things are going awry or whatever. Sometimes you just need to take a break and you go somewhere and he goes somewhere or she goes somewhere and he, you know what I'm saying, husband and wife, you understand what I'm saying, or significant other. Sometimes you just need a break. And so that's an understanding that I have, okay? So anyway, if we need a break, we'll take a break. We'll take a break. Hey, and that makes you enjoy each other so much more. Okay. So there are 7 signs there's one that says 7 signs. Uh, it's time to go on a break. So I'm going to save that one for the second one because I'm going to go first, Reedy. That's okay, right?
Okay, that's fine.
You
Great.
want me to go first anyway, right?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
told you I'll be nervous. I'll be nervous.
Well, that's all right. You're doing a wonderful, wonderful job. Wonderful job. 12 signs you need to take a break. ASAP in capital letters.
Awesome.
And this is from healthline.com. Healthline.com. 12 signs. Ooh, my Lord, that you need to take a break. So, it's medically reviewed by Janet Brito, PhD, and then she has a LCSW and a CST. And then it's written by Cindy Lamotte on October 31st, 2019. And this is healthline.com. So running errands, keeping up with an ever-growing pile of laundry, caring for a small person while juggling work, it can all become a bit much. And let's face it, it can become a bit much. And the thing is that many times people don't tell us it's okay to take a break. We know you get tired sometime, but people just tell us and condition us, no, you got to keep going no matter what. No matter what, you got to keep going. You got to, and we know we got to take care of the children. We have to take care of the husband and or the wife in a man's situation, whatever. We have to do what we have to do, but then we need a break too. And many times that's why so many people have really had a breakdown because they didn't know that they could take a break. That is all right to take a break.
A break, yes.
It's all right, okay? So by the time you lie down for the night, your head is spinning with an endless to-do list that only keeps growing. And so some years ago, in one of my studies, it was telling me how to, when I go to bed at night, forget all that stuff that you're thinking about. You got to do tomorrow. You got to do this tomorrow. You got to do this tomorrow, and all of that. And it trained me and told me how to practice keeping all that out of my mind so I could have a good night's sleep. So we have to take other people have researched and they have written information that can help us. It's out. Yes, it is. It's out here. So, all that's going on in your head, you're thinking, oh, I've got to do this tomorrow. And I know I've got to do this. We've all done it and we still do it sometimes. But there is a way that we can practice to not be so tense and everything. So when we go to bed, we can go to sleep. I remember Elder Davis told me that they asked LBJ, how do you sleep at night, or how do you get to sleep? And he said he just get in bed and tell himself to go to sleep. Tell ourselves to go to sleep. Go to sleep. Symptoms of burnout can vary from person to person, but if you notice any of the following signs in yourself, it may be time to take a step back and slow down. I'm sure that we have people who can see about the children. If you're I'm going to get into the partner thing later, but if the partner is not cooperative in the fact, and some people are just hardcore because they don't know, they haven't been taught, and many of us had not, and we've learned through the process of life and through our studies and everything that it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a break. And sometimes our husbands, wives, significant others don't think, well, you got to stay here. You got to take care of these children. You got to do this to me. You got to feed me. You got to do all this. They need to understand that everybody needs a break sometime or another. So number one, These are some signs. So if you start seeing these in yourself, people, hi everybody, you're restless. Number one. One big sign that you may be taking on too much is never feeling well rested. Maybe you aren't taking enough breaks at work or frantically hopping from one project to the next without slowing down. When you finally do attempt to relax, you have a hard time sitting still or quieting your mind. This can make it hard to recharge when you need it most. And that is a fact. That is a fact. And really, I listened to Pauletta. I'm going to cut right here because I'm thinking about Pauletta Gabbard Nugent. And uh, Tanya fixed her phone up so she can watch us now and she can get to it. So whenever we come on, then she's notified on her phone.
All
And
right.
so she told me, she left a message. I just listened to the message today because I called her back when she called me and she had left a message, but I didn't listen to the message. Okay. So I listened to the message today, but we did chat. So that's why I didn't listen to the message before now. And she was saying that she really enjoys us. And
Oh,
she
thank
said that
you.
it is so good. And she said it's just like we're talking to the person,
Mm-hmm.
like we're
Mm-hmm.
talking to the
Mm-hmm.
person. And then she
Yeah.
was talking about our song. She said she heard the music and she said it sounded like us. And she said that is it. And she said she is so glad that our music is on here. And she said that the program is so good and she really enjoyed it. And she said she's going to figure out her way to come on, and be on live with us. You
Uh-huh.
understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
While we're
right,
on
right.
live.
Uh-huh. Right.
So Pauletta Galbraith Nugent. And so everybody knows
All
from
right.
Denison knows Pauletta. So I just wanted to put that
Mm-hmm.
in there. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
number two, I'm going back to taking a break. You're awake at all hours of the night. And I woke up at about 5 o'clock and this morning, and I went to bed late last night. So I'm talking about myself now. And so I did get a little sleep, but then I woke up early. And so a while ago, I was so tired and I started to call you or message you and tell you if I'm not, check on me at 12 o'clock. But Alexa, well, she let me know, that girl's something else.
Yes, she
Anyway,
is. Yes,
by
she
the
is.
grace of God, Alexa. So I did take a nap because I was so tired. And I laid myself down and took me a little break. Even though I didn't sleep the whole time, at least I laid down and let my body
Mm-hmm.
relax. Okay.
Recuperate, right?
Uh-huh. There you go. See,
Rejuvenate.
see how,
Rejuvenate.
oh, listen to that. By golly gee. You are so smart.
I
I
know
am.
$5 words too.
Ooh, baby, those are 10, 15, $20 words, baby. Okay. Okay. You may also be dealing with insomnia if you've had sleep disturbances at least 3 nights a week for at least 3 months.
Mhm.
Sleep problems are creating major distress or causing problems in your ability to function. So I don't have
Mhm.
that, and I thank God for that. Number three, but some people might have it. So that's why they put these
Yeah.
signs and symptoms in
Mhm.
here to help. And that's why God directs us with these topics in order to be able to help ourselves as well as other people.
Mhm.
Okay. So you're eating differently. Changes in your eating habits can also be a good indicator of when you need to take a break. In some cases, you might notice yourself eating less than usual or skipping meals without realizing it. Or you might find that you're eating more than usual and always on the hunt for a snack, even if you are hungry. Both scenarios can be a sign of stress. And there's so many people that are stressed out till it just hurts my
Yes, it
heart.
is.
Yeah. So many
Mhm.
people are stressed out. So and my thing, my practice is in my home, I'm like Evelyn. Don't nobody bring me. Don't nobody bring me. Don't
No
nobody
bad
bring
news.
me no bad news. I mean, don't come here with trouble. I know when I need to know something. You know what I'm talking about, family.
Yes,
That's common
indeed.
sense.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if you need to tell, but don't
Mhm.
come to my house, trying to bring confusion and trouble and all that to my
Mhm.
house because
Mhm.
I don't have to have it in my house. Okay. Now, when people
Mm-hmm.
come to my house, I don't mistreat them because we were taught always be kind to people.
Yes,
People in
indeed.
your home, don't
In your
mistreat
home.
people in your home. But now if they come and they try to bring some trouble and some problems, then I know how to kindly escort them out
Escort them. There you
of the
go.
house. And then if I can't kindly escort them, then I can escort them out of the house in one way or the other. And so in a
Mm-hmm.
humanistic
Yes, yes, yes.
way, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so
Cordially, cordially.
cordially, and as much as lieth within you, live
Yes,
peaceable
indeed.
with
Mm-hmm.
all men.
But
Okay, number four, people have to realize this. You don't have to take you. Yes. Okay. Number four, you have no motivation. Dragging yourself to your job or losing interest in things you once enjoyed can mean you've reached the point of burnout.
that
When
too.
I got tired of Johnson and Johnson, it was time for me to leave.
Get
I
up
did
out of there.
not want to go to that place anymore. And the Lord blessed me not to have to go back there. Thank you, God. Okay,
Time
but
to
when
get
you
some
have,
yonder.
yeah, dragging yourself around, losing interest in your job, I was done. I was done. And then I said, I never, ever want to go back to a public job ever again.
Again. Amen.
Ever again. And God has
Amen.
blessed me so not to have to do it. Not
Hallelujah.
not to have to do it. Now I like teaching school. I like teaching school, but then Ella Davis didn't want me to even do that. So I didn't do that. And then my children told me, said, Mama, these children are different from what they were
Yes.
when you were teaching
Yes.
back then. you know, hey,
Mm-hmm.
so these children are different. So that sided my notion too. Okay. Now, so were you once the go-to person for organizing social events at work, but can no longer muster the motivation? High stress levels can turn activities you once enjoyed into monotonous tasks you do out of obligation. And me, like, you know how I used to plan, and we'd have this and we'd have that and
Mm-hmm.
the other. I don't do all that anymore. I don't do
Mm-hmm.
all that anymore.
Yeah.
I want somebody else to plan something and invite me.
There you go. There it is right there.
Number five, you're sick all the time. And some people are, and they don't realize that they're tired. They're worn out. They're
Mm-hmm.
burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can't knock that one cold. Keep getting knocked out every time a bug goes around the office. Frequent illness may be a sign that stress is having an impact on your immune system. Too much stress may lower your body's ability to fight off infection. And I guarantee you, there are so many people who were so stressed out till it gave them different sicknesses and illnesses and all of that
Mm-hmm.
stemmed
Yeah.
from stress itself.
Yes, yes.
From stress itself. Okay. You feel zapped of
Mm-hmm.
energy. Excessive stress can leave you feeling physically and mentally exhausted even after 9 hours of sleep. You might find that it's taking you an extra 10 minutes to get out the door in the morning. Or your usual workout is feeling extra difficult, even though nothing's changed. Okay, number seven. This is talking about realizing when you need to take a
A
break.
break.
And
Mm-hmm.
and common sense. Let's be common about this. Use common sense. Everybody needs a break, one, two, three, four, five times or others.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody needs a break. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
even Jesus.
God
He
took a
had to.
day. God took a
Hey,
day. The
number
seventh day he
seven.
rested. Mm-hmm.
You have a hard time concentrating. Are you struggling to follow what's being said during a meeting? Or do you find yourself rereading the same two lines when you try to unwind with the good book? Yeah, I do sometimes because I be sleeping. No one is immune to mild forgetfulness or off days from time to time. But if you find that your usual tasks are taking long or feel harder, taking longer or feel harder to get through, you may have too much on your plate. And you know, one thing that we can do when we're tired, it's been proven to work over and over again. Try to watch a good movie. I guarantee you'll go to sleep. Or try to read a good book. I guarantee you will go to sleep. Really, you are frozen. Okay? On my end, you are. No one is immune to mild forgetfulness or off days from time to time. But if you find that your usual tasks are taking longer or feel harder to get through, you may have too much on your plate. Number 8, you feel indifferent about your life. It's normal to feel a bit down every once in a while when it comes to your work and other responsibilities. But you shouldn't constantly feel demoralized by what you do. Your daily activities and tasks should give you a sense of satisfaction and achievement after completing them. And that is so, so true. Waiting for the time to pass you by or generally feeling bored at all the time makes it hard to feel connected and engaged, which can signal an oncoming burnout. Number 9, you're getting cynical or negative. Are you snapping at people more often than not? Is everyone getting on your last nerve? In the beginning, burnout can look like mild tension and irritability, but it can quickly turn into angry outbursts at work or at home. You may not even know what you're mad about, just that you're in a permanent state of cranky. Paying attention to your frustration can help you determine whether you're overreacting to minor annoyances. Here are some questions to ask yourself. Have you become increasingly impatient with coworkers lately? Do you have more frequent outbursts after a challenging day? Have you screamed or snapped at an innocent bystander and felt shocked afterward? Number 10, those are questions you should ask yourself, okay? When you feel like, are you might be getting cynical or negative, okay? And those things you have to really, really, really be careful because you can't call those words back, okay? Number 10, you're withdrawn. This is signs that it's time to take a break. Signs that it's time to take a break. You're withdrawn. Find yourself turning down plans to go out or making up excuses to avoid social plans? Solo time is important and necessary, but when you're under a lot of stress, it can isolate you and potentially damage your relationships. Look at how often you avoid going out and seeing people and whether you used to be a lot more social. Number 11, you're self-medicating. Oh, this is a dangerous step right here. You're self-medicating. Do you fix yourself a quick drink as soon as you walk in the door after work? Or keep marijuana in your back pocket for your commute home? Commute home? Okay, there's nothing wrong with doing this from time to time. It depends on who's looking at it and whose opinion it is, okay? And I ain't bothering nobody, okay? But make sure you're not relying on drugs or alcohol as a tool for coping with stress, okay? All right. Consider seeking help. Rita's coming back. There she is. Is it cloudy there?
It just that cloud just rolled in.
No meatballs, huh?
Took me out. No meatball. Not even a chance.
There's nothing wrong with doing this from time to time, and like I said, I'm not advocating any of that. Okay, consider seeking help or new relaxation techniques if you notice that you can't stay away from a particular substance, even if you want to. You find yourself needing more of the substance to achieve the same effects. You experience withdrawal symptoms when you go without the substance. You spend most of your day looking forward to or thinking about using a substance. And sometimes it might not be a substance, it could be something else. Number 12, you aren't enjoying your favorite things. Okay, talking about burnout. My God, it's time to take a break. Losing interest in things you once loved is a telltale sign that something's not quite right. If going to the movies or dining out with friends was once fulfilling but has started to feel pointless, it's time to take a step back. Feeling apathetic about things you once loved can be a sign of burnout, but it can also be a symptom of depression. And then we could say that it could be a symptom of that. And then it might just be you that you just need to change your crowd.
There you go. There it is right there.
Okay.
There it is.
The bottom line. Everyone needs a break from time to time, but it can be hard to recognize when it's time to hit pause. If you find yourself feeling a bit off or doing things different than you used to do, you may need a break from your daily grind. Not sure how to get started? And there are 10 tips to be feeling so you can go to this site of healthline.com. You may also want to consider reaching out to a therapist. You might also remember, and there's nothing wrong with that. When you need help, get help. Get help. Get help. Okay. Now don't pay attention to the naysayers. If you know that something is not right and you can't deal with it and can't shake it yourself, get some help.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
You may also consider reaching out to a therapist for additional support that can help you identify major sources of stress in your life and help you come up with ways to prioritize your own well-being. Keep in mind that many of these signs overlap with symptoms of depression. If you find that these feelings persist, even after taking a restful break, it's worth following up with a mental health professional. It's nothing wrong with following
Nothing at
up
all.
with a mental health professional. All right, so I got that. Now let me go to signs that it's time to take a break.
Hello.
Okay, and this is a relationship. Okay, 7 signs it's time to take a break in your relationship. Okay, now here we go. This is bustle.com, bustle.com, bustle.com. I'm pulling it up right now. I already had it though. Yeah, I already had it, and I just went and pulled it up again. That's okay. Here it goes. Yeah, that's the right one. 7 signs it's time to go on a break. Okay, and we know we love these fellas, and the women love these men, and they love us. Hey, yes, we do. But then we have to have that understanding, like I said in the beginning. Sometimes, a break will help the relationship.
Yes, it does.
If you're thinking that your relationship needs a break, then you're having a thought that many people have at some point. Whether it's a break from a job, a friendship, a relationship, or even a break from the same old coffee shop you've been going to for 3 years. One morning you might wake up and realize it's time to take a breather. This doesn't mean you want to break up. It just means you need a break. It's a totally normal feeling to have. And see, this is why communication is key.
Yes.
So you communicate
Jesus,
with each other.
I was just thinking about that. I swear to God, you got to let them know this is just a break. We are not breaking up. It's just a break.
Right.
So, cause 9 times they'll go somewhere and look for something else. We were
Oh,
on a break. We were on a break.
Oh, I
I've
tell you,
seen it.
sis, it's got to be understood, and from the
Yes.
beginning, from the beginning,
Understanding. Yes.
yes. So if it's early in the relationship, taking a break for a month could be a good thing. Love
Mm-hmm.
biologist and Professor Don Maslar, MS, tells Bustle during that month apart, there's an increased chance of falling in love because dopamine, here we go,
Mm-hmm.
creates yearning. I'm yearning. What's that song? Yearning for your love. Okay.
Booyah.
But while taking a break from your relationship, according to some professionals, is definitely a good idea. I
Mm-hmm.
always said I do. There needs to be some rules involved. Oh, there we go, Reedy. As well as an understanding as
Mm-hmm.
to what the break means,
Mm-hmm.
how long it should be, and
Mm-hmm.
what you hope to accomplish by taking the break. You don't want to get into the habit of taking breaks over and over again as some means to fix some things that you clearly haven't tried to fix during past breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And part of the reason some couples make up and break up so often is because they don't give themselves time to get used to being without each other.
Mm-hmm.
Dating coach Francesca Hoagie tells Bustle. So, are you ready? Are you ready?
What was that song? Break up to make up or make up to break up. That's
Break
all
up
we do.
to make a
That's
that
all we do.
yeah,
Yes.
that's one of the older groups.
First you love me, then you hate me. That's a game for fools. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And so are you ready? Is this
Ready?
something you want to try? How or here, oh excuse me, here are 7 signs it's time to take a break from your relationship. Number 1, if people can see this video. Number 1, you're easily annoyed by your partner, like more than usual. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, with anyone, you're bound to get annoyed by them.
Yes.
It's not their fault or your fault, but simply that
Mm-hmm.
sometimes our tolerance for what we have in our lives every day just drops or completely disappears.
Mm-hmm.
But the
Mm-hmm.
thing with annoyance is that it's also indicative of other factors, like not getting your needs met or feeling supported, among other things that prove that you're actually being emotionally drained by your partner.
Good God, what's going on? Hi, everybody. Is her internet gone? Okay. She'll be back. Well, when she gets back, she's going to finish talking about hers. But mine, on the other hand, is beware of the evil eye. So as soon as Shirley gets done with hers, then I will do mine. But in the meantime, how's everybody doing today? Hey, Velma, you're the only one I can see. You're always the only one I can see. I don't never can see anybody else. But I guess she's coming back. Here she
Okay,
comes.
Reedy, I'm back now.
I
My,
was talking. I was talking mostly to Velma because that's the
oh,
only one I can
good.
see.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
said
Velma's the only
there's
one I can see.
there's another. Is that another me coming or what? Let me see. I hope it does. No. Okay, now it just said check and see if you're on the internet, but you can still hear
That's what
you.
mine did. No, I didn't see you, hear you,
Okay,
nothing.
okay. So hey, everybody, we're back. Eventually, with anyone, you're bound to get annoyed by them. It's not their fault or your fault, but simply that sometimes our tolerance, I know I'm repeating, for what we have in our lives every day just drops or completely disappears. But the thing with annoyance is that it's also indicative of other factors like not getting your needs met or feeling supported, among other things that prove that you're actually being emotionally drained by your partner. It's exhausting. So taking a break would actually be like taking a vacation. Vacations are great. And so you have to have that understanding. And so
Mhm.
that's the thing when you have
Mhm.
that connection, that emotional connection, and to
Yes.
say, hey, dear, I really would like to, take a break, and you know how to do that anyway. Your sex
Yes.
life is MIA. Okie dokie. Something wrong in the camp. There are so many reasons why couples might not be having sex. From stress to depression to a libido that's been decreased due to certain medication. It can be anything. So we're talking about taking a break. And so we're talking about when you feel like when you know it's time to take a break from a relationship now, okay?
Mhm.
To those who have
Mhm.
joined us, hello, everybody. We had a break. It went
Hello,
off,
everyone.
but
Yeah. Two breaks, because mine went off, then yours.
yes, yes. But if you and your partner can't pinpoint an exact reason as to why you're not getting it on, then that tells you something. And that something may be that you're just not really into each other right now, which is totally fine. But also can mean that maybe you need a break. As to whether or not that break will include you two sleeping with other people, however,
Oh.
is a totally different story. By golly gee, it
See,
sure is a
I
different
know
story.
it. Sticking your thumb
Uh-huh.
in somebody else's cap. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like
Yeah.
Mama now, I know it.
Yeah. And we can tell.
Yeah.
We
Oh
can tell
yeah. Oh yeah.
if
Oh yeah.
something's going on like that. Okay, that
Mm-hmm.
would be one of those rules that needs to be established. Hey,
Hello.
we're gonna take a
That's it.
break, but I'm not telling you
That's
you
the
can take a
key.
break and be with some other woman.
Don't stick your feather in nobody else's cap.
Boy,
Mm-hmm.
that's a boy. You know a lot of those sayings, don't you? Number three, you feel a general indifference toward your partner. It's important to realize the difference between being bored in your relationship and being indifferent. Boredom is an actual feeling like annoyance, but indifference is the opposite. Indifference is feeling nothing at all. It's
Yes.
also a major sign. Ooh, when you don't feel anything at all. Now
Oh yeah.
that's
Oh
dangerous
yeah.
territory. And okay, number four, your arguments have gone from legit to petty. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Stop breathing. Would you just stop breathing?
Oh,
Why are
that's
you
terrible.
breathing like that?
And some people can
Oh
say
yeah.
some terrible things to each other.
Yes.
Some
Yes.
terrible things to each other.
Yes.
In
Yes.
the least surprising thing you'll read today, all couples fight. In fact, couples who don't fight are, I
Hiding something.
imagine, ticking
Hiding something.
time bombs or those types of couples who only exist in movies. But while arguing is normal and healthy, especially if it's done in a productive and fair way, petty arguments, how could you eat the last cookie, you horrible person, or suggesting that things aren't going so great and a time out might be necessary. That's petty
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
That's real petty stuff. Now, anyway, that arguing and all that kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do that.
Nope, I can't do it. I
Not,
can't do it.
not.
Every time you go to sleep, you wake up. What? You-
Oh my goodness! Wow. Woo. I saw that was a movie I was going to tell Len and Michael to watch because I was laughing at it because that person on there was really, oh yeah, it's this movie, it's the other movie. What did I say? In the beginning I was talking about this movie Behind Closed Doors.
uh-huh.
And it's to me it's comical, but then it makes sense and it stresses some points. But there's a certain lady in there, and I don't think these people are all what we call professional actors, and that's why I like it so much because there's
Uh-huh.
one woman in there, she is something else. But anyway, okay, number five, we talked about when you realize you need a break from your
From
relationship
your, yep.
or during your relationship. So you no longer care about resolution. Now that's a bad thing. Now, when I get to that point,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
it's over.
It's over. It's a wrap.
Happy
Done.
couples know how to reach resolution, just like couples with healthy sex lives know how to resolve things, then perhaps have some make-up sex. Couples that need a break don't give a cahoot about resolution. You know that's another word in here. Why resolve something if you don't feel all that invested in it? And that makes sense. And that's with
Yes, it does.
anyone.
Yes, it
If you're
does.
if you're
You're wasting
done,
time.
you're wasting time. That's true.
Yes,
And now
indeed.
I want to say this, that God can mend anything that's broken, but you have to be both thinking the same thing and wanting the
The
relationship
same.
to be good and be restored.
The
And it's
same
not
outcome. Yes.
impossible with God to restore that relationship. Did somebody put something on that reading?
No, I just thought about something.
Go ahead.
When L. Davis, when me and my ex-husband, he was trying to hold things together, but I was tired. I was done.
Uh-huh.
L. Davis said, "I'm gonna pray for you." He said, "Yeah, L. Davis, pray for you." I said, "L. Davis, you can pray for us. Please pray for us, but you pray for him by himself and me
By yourself, huh?
by myself."
What else David say?
He started laughing.
Woo, Lord. But anyway, when you're done, you're done. When you're done, you're done. And so sometimes, you just, hey,
Mm-hmm.
if God doesn't mend it and put it back together,
Yep,
it can't be done.
it
It
can't
can't
be
be done.
done.
Uh-uh.
I told El
No.
Davis, I said, "You ain't got to do put us together, but
Mm-mm.
I'd love for you to pray for me by myself and him for himself.
But
Don't loop us together, cause
I said it's a done deal, huh?
don't loop us together.
But we
Don't
want
do it
everybody to realize that all things are possible with God.
with
God
God.
can do
Yes, with the grace of
anything. He
God.
can mend a relationship. And one thing there, like when people have been married for, I would say, I would even stress it for 5 years, 10 years, when they're married, period. They love each
Mm-hmm.
other and they want the relationship to work. God will mend that relationship.
Yes,
He
he
will
will.
do it, but both have to be ready
Willing
to do it.
participants.
Yeah,
Yes,
willing
willing
participants. That's it,
participants.
Clee.
That's
Both
it.
of you have to be willing, because if one is not in it, that's it. And some people,
That's it.
when they're done, they're done. And then there are sometimes when people have taken so much off
Mm-hmm.
of one or the other till
Mm-hmm.
they say, I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just not going to do it anymore.
Yep.
So it's over.
Mm-hmm.
You can pray all you want to, or
Yeah,
whatever,
you
but
got
it
you
is
got some
over.
of those holder oners. They just want to hold on, even though you done. They want to
Mm-hmm.
hold on. You can tell them all you with all your might. Please just
Mm-hmm.
leave me alone. They want to
Mm-hmm.
hold on. They
Mm-hmm.
going down the river and they want you to go with them. No, I'm not going.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
hold on. They trying to hold on to something. God
Mm-hmm.
trying to let it trying to separate. They still trying
Right.
to hold on.
And then sometimes we're in a position where we care so much about a person till we just hold on and we just try and try, but
Mm-hmm.
nothing we do, when they're done, they're
They are
done.
done.
And
That's
then
it.
the thing that gets me is when they come, you see them years later, and then they start trying to ask you questions, and then try to,
Yeah. Oh,
Lord help.
like they
Oh,
got a chance and hey, trying to get
I
back at you.
am
They ain't gonna do
done.
it.
I am
Mm-mm,
done. One
mm-mm.
thing about it is when you cry it out, sometimes it takes months, years to
Yes,
get over
yes,
a
yes.
relationship when you really
Mm-hmm,
care about a person
mm-hmm.
so much. It takes a long time, but
Long time.
once
Yes.
you get over it and your heart is mended,
Is
baby,
hello.
Ain't no more, no
Hello.
room.
Ain't no more.
No
No
more
more.
room, not in my heart.
Extreme.
Now
Yes,
I
ma'am.
be nice to you. I can entertain. We can be friends, but
Nope. We
no
not.
more. You won't get me in that position to break my
Well,
heart again.
it all depends on the situation they left you in. If you leave me with 2 little kids, and cause we having hard time, you want to go move in with mom and them, but you leave me with 2 kids, we ain't got nothing else to talk about ever. We have nothing else to talk about, and you want to come back and, girl, you looking good.
Yeah.
You look good too, but you look good going.
See, I have taken up too much time. Let me
I
finish
don't
this.
care. I don't care.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
go
do
ahead.
because I want to hear yours.
Well, what we
Okay,
doing
I'm
this week?
almost finished.
Go
Couples that
ahead.
need a couples
Keep
that need
on
a
going, because I'm enjoying in this.
couples that need a break don't give. Oh, I said that a while ago. A cahoot. Why resolve something if you don't feel all that invested in it? And you just get tired sometimes. You just get tired.
Yes.
And when you have been drained, you remember I told you that time that I was so hurt till I felt that if I closed my eyes, that I could just sleep on into eternity. But then I told you I didn't close my eyes at that time too. So anyway, number 6.
I've been that way.
Yes, it hurts so, and you've
But
done
I was
all.
closing my eyes,
Oh my
thinking how
God!
ways I could kill him.
You know, when people, I know we could go either way with this one, but when you put your time and your energy into a relationship, you do all that you can, and especially if you are not the one that initiated the relationship. And then they're running after you, and then you finally give in, and then they come and mistreat you or me or us. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hey, when it's over, it's over. Okay, now you need more space than you're getting. Okay, I'm on number 6 now.
Oh, yes, you're right. Okay.
Healthy relationships are ones in which the partners give each other space. Healthy relationships, yes. Because if they trust you, they know you're not going to go out and do something else. And if you trust them, if you know each other, you know each other's character. You know what I'm saying? That you know their strengths and you know their weaknesses. I'm going into something else. Really, I'm going to have to go on. Healthy relationships are ones in which the partners give each other space.
We ain't got but 10 minutes left. We ain't got but 10 minutes left.
No, you got to go. Okay, I'm leaving. Although human beings are social creatures by nature, that doesn't mean we can handle being constantly around the same person 24/7 without going a little mad. But Elder Davidson, I never had that problem.
No,
relationships
you had a good man. You had a good man.
Right.
You had a good man.
Yes.
Not like that thing I had.
Relationships need more.
Either one of them.
Relationships need space. It's absolutely essential. But if the space you're getting isn't enough, or you're not even getting any space at all, then it's time to step back from the situation. And right now, where I am now, it's all good, and I thank God for that, because if you wait on God, my goodness.
Hello. There it is.
He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So when he finds you, ladies, hey, and it's God's will that he finds you. All right. Number 7, you're seriously questioning the future of your relationship. When a couple takes a break in a relationship, it's usually because one person isn't sure about the value of the future of the relationship. And there's an author on relationship expert, April Massini, she told this to Bustle. She said, the break is either to clear his or her head, test the waters and see what else is out there, see if the partner is missed on the break, or use the break as a slow advance to a full breakup. My, that makes sense, doesn't it? Although there's no guarantee that a break will definitely lead to a breakup, if if that's what taking a break results in, then it was already in the
And
cards. You
he was
can't
already
live
making. That's
day
right.
in, right, and day out miserably wondering if this relationship is going to work without
Mm-hmm.
taking a risk by taking a break. If you
Mm-hmm.
end up breaking up, then you'll know you broke up for a reason. I'm through, Reedy. I'm through. Thank you. Reedy, let me
Honey,
see.
we got 9 minutes. Keep on
You can
going.
take more time than that if you want to.
I don't
Remember,
want to. I don't want to.
go ahead, please.
No.
I want to hear yours, please.
Oh, Jesus.
Pickles, tell her to go ahead.
Girl, pick asleep. After she done chased imaginary bugs all over the house. There was a butterfly flying outside the window, and she was beating the world, beating the thing out. She was
Okay.
beating. She was beating that glass. She slapped that glass. Ta-ta. The butterfly was doing like ta-ta. She crazy. I'm telling you. Okay, mine. Beware of the evil eye. You know, you've seen people give you the evil eye.
Oh,
They
yes.
they give you the evil eye, and you be wanting to run sometimes.
You
Okay,
better know it.
yeah, Okay, beware of the evil eye. The belief in the evil eye dates back almost 3,000 years to ancient Greece and Rome. It is one of the strongest symbolic images in the world. Wearing an evil eye amulet is believed to provide protection against evil forces. The evil eye has symbolism in almost every country in the world, and in every religion, such as Judaism, Islam, Hindu, Buddhism, and Christianity. Chances are you have seen this famous symbol many times. You probably even worn one, or you've definitely seen someone wearing an evil eye amulet.
Mm-hmm.
You may have witnessed a person give the evil eye look, and you may have even given it yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I gave an evil eye finger and everything. I got an evil finger. Do you know the do you know the deep and meaningful history of the evil eye symbol, and how popular and prevalent the evil eye is throughout the plethora of different cultures. The evil eye symbol is a popular that is currently one of the most trendy pieces of jewelry. Have you seen the evil eye jewelry that people wear? This is like an eye with a little diamond in the middle, like evil eye. People wear that supposedly as protection. The symbol
Oh.
and superstition of the evil eye is one of the strongest symbolic images in the world. Yet, despite the differences in culture which hold the evil eye myth, it retains largely the same meaning no matter where the story is told. The evil eye, thought of as a look given to inflict harm, suffering, or some form of bad luck to those that it is cast upon. It is a look which clearly states that one intends to do something bad, or something bad happens to the object of one's focus, either out of
Mm-hmm.
jealousy or pure malice.
Mm-hmm.
The superstition of the evil eye holds that the malicious looks powerful enough to bring about actual disaster for the unfortunate person that is the receiver of the glare. The earliest known evidence for belief in the evil eye goes back to ancient Greece and Rome. It is believed
Mm-hmm.
that the evil eye was the strongest threat to anyone who has been praised too much, or received admiration beyond that they truly deserve. The praised person would become so swollen with pride that he or she would bring about his or her own doom via the evil eye, which is believed to be able to cause physical and mental illness. In fact, any disease which did not have an immediate obvious cause was thought to be caused by the evil eye.
Mhm.
It was thought that the gods and goddesses were punishing those who had become too proud of their achievement and destroyed them with power of the evil eye to restore them to the level of mere mortals.
Mhm.
A belief in the evil eye is widespread all on every continent. The Middle
Mhm.
East, Asia, Europe, Central America all fear the evil eye. In Shaman Muslim, book 26, the Prophet Muhammad warns about the dangers of the evil eye, says that one must take a bath in order to
Mhm.
counteract the effects of the evil eye's power.
Mhm.
Much as in classic Greece and ancient Rome, Islamics hold excessive praise will bring about the ill effect of the evil eye. Thus, instead of praising our adorable child, one is supposed to say that God has willed the child's good luck or risk over risking danger to the youth. Jews also believe that excessive praise causes vulnerability to the evil eye
Mhm.
and will repeat Yiddish phrase Kenya an hara, meaning no evil eye, in order to protect them against it. The
Okay.
evil eye is a powerful superstition in India. Hindu preaches that the evil eye is the most powerful point at which the body can give off energy. You know, you can really, about the
Uh-huh.
eyes really do let you know how somebody feels.
Mhm.
You know if
Mhm.
somebody means you harm or means you good by the way they look
They
at
look.
you. That
Ooh, yeah.
they will give you a look that will go through your soul. Now
Uh-huh.
that's what I call the evil eye.
Uh-huh.
Thus, a strong fear of an evil look from the eyes makes sense. The eye holds enormous power. Yes, it
Yes,
does.
it does.
It does. You can tell if somebody likes you, somebody
Mhm.
hates you, somebody loves
Mhm.
you. If
Mhm.
they can't stand you, they can tell if somebody means harm to you by
Mhm.
the way they look at you. Remember,
Mhm.
Daddy always say, "Look a person in their eyes.
Mhm.
You know what they thinking."
And what it
Yes,
said,
indeed.
the eyes are the window to the soul.
The wide eyes are the window to the soul. That's right.
Mhm.
The I said it from the the eyes hold enormous power. Yeah, the Hindus fear that even an admirable eye can bring about ill luck resulting in the supply of milk from cows drying up. Again, the idea dates to fear to undo praise were at first warned against the Greeks. So they thought that giving the evil eye would dry up the cow's milk. In
Wow.
fact, the Hindus would offer their admiring glancer a bowl of milk to counteract the threat of the evil eye. Somebody give me that. I ain't getting no milk. I got something else for him. I ain't gonna give him no milk, and it ain't gonna be in no bowl. The Hindus believe that jealousy is the root of the power of the evil eye, whether in form of malice or admirable look.
Mhm.
Interestingly, the Hindus teach that the time of change in life, as enduring puberty, marriage, or childbirth, one is most vulnerable to the threat of the evil eye.
Mhm.
Vulnerable to the threat of the evil eye.
Mhm.
Hindus believe that even animals such as the snake are capable of giving one the evil eye.
Mhm.
I couldn't tell by his eyes for looking at that tongue. I wouldn't be looking at his eyes. I ain't gonna be looking at his eyes. That tongue, that forked tongue, tell you enough.
Woo.
The Hindus believe that even though men are capable of casting the evil eye, women are the most common source of the glance. For this
Mhm.
reason, in South India, women will paint their eyelids black to protect themselves from the evil eye and to prevent themselves from giving the evil eye to another one.
So that's why they do that.
That's why they do that, to prevent from
I wondered
receiving the
about
evil
that.
eye or giving the evil eye. They don't want to take it. They don't want to give it.
Okay.
I wonder what happens if you just do one. Halfway looking at you. I'm halfway looking at you. In Europe, the myth of an evil eye also originated with the idea that envious and malice looks have had the power to bring about bad luck. The largest source of the evil power of the evil eye was believed to be witches. Yet those with eye colors that were with different eye colors were also seen as powerful possessors of the evil eye look. For instance, Germans feared those with red eyes. In Ireland, those with squinty eyes were feared to be evil eye sorcerers. In Italy, the unibrow. You see somebody with their eyebrow go all the way around the head.
Yeah.
All the way. They had the evil eye. The
Oh my
unibrow was
goodness.
another sign that would cast an evil eye. The
Wow.
fear the fear of the evil eye did not carry over to America, except for the form of a metaphor, while superstitions is not intense enough to take precautions. The
Okay.
evil eye is seen as impolite. In America, it's impolite, and a warning that the source of the evil eye has bad intentions. Now, the preventions of evil eye, in addition to the evil eye amulet, the Greek would carry incense or a cross as protection against the evil eye. New mothers would keep objects of protection under their pillows or on their heads, and these included red, black, or white string, a nail, gunpowder, bread. I'm not putting no bread on my head. Birds carry your tail off. So Said bird, okay, pack it on your head. Are you trying to protect somebody? Garlic, a ring, indigo blue, or a pair of silver buckles. Each of these objects held a meaning in which made of a good defense against the evil eye. For instance, gunpowder symbolized an ability to fight back against the evil eye. Gunpowder, okay. The nail, gunpowder, that's for shooting. That is for shooting, not carrying. Shooting. They don't carry it. Why they carry the gun too? Okay, the gunpowder is fighting. Okay, the nail symbolized strength. The indigo blue held power in its fluid coloring. Salt was a symbolic preservative and preservation and strength. The phrase and rituals are not only the way to protect against the power of the evil eye, the most popular method of escaping the evil eye effects in many cultures is by use of the evil eye talismans, even eye symbols, and evil eye jewelry. These are meant to reflect the pure of the power of the evil eye look. One of the most powerful examples of the evil eye amulet is in Middle East and Africa, of course.
The what?
Africa, the Middle East and Africa, the most powerful examples of the evil eye amulet in the Middle East and Africa. Abula. I don't think you're gonna get them. It's the Hamza, also known as the hand of Fatima. The Hamza is a hand-shaped symbol with the evil eye in the palm. I've seen those with evil eye in their palm. The Hamza is also found in Jewish culture, known as the hand of God or the hand of Miriam. The evil eye still has powerful influence in modern life, pop culture, and even jewelry and design. The evil eye of too much fame, fortune, or success praise can be bought about one's downfall, makes, especially in celebrity culture, might reinforce the notion that the evil eye is watching them. Whatever the case, those most often in spotlight, such as celebrities or those with success or reasons to be proud, should probably carry protection of an evil eye amulet or talisman for protection.
Wow.
Just be safe.
Wow.
The evil eye is It's kind of a curse, really. If you look at somebody, how somebody give you the evil eye, they're trying to curse you.
Okay.
Because they don't know the curses I know. They don't know the curses I know. Mine start now, mouthy. But I've seen people give the evil eye. I've seen people give the evil eye. It's like go to a casino. Go to a casino and watch the person standing behind the person that's winning. Watch how they give them the evil eye. They waiting on them to fail.
Get up so they can get the machine.
Waiting on them to fail. And they waiting on that person to get up so they can get that machine. Yes, they do.
Wow.
I'm telling you, your evil eye is something else. I call it, call it rolling your eyes.
Yeah.
Rolling your eyes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Wow.
Rolling your eyes.
And you know what?
Waiting on something to happen to somebody.
Right. And that evil eye, it can make you hurt yourself because you be looking at people wondering, why they looking at me like that? And then you could be looking at them and walk over something or somebody or anything like that. So we've learned from the evil eye today to watch those. As you see them giving you the evil eye, really, there's nothing that they can harm you with by giving you the evil eye, except to make you run over something or walk over somebody, looking at them, wondering why they're giving you the evil eye or why they're looking at you like that. So, but it's nothing that they can do. So that stuff is a myth.
It's a myth. Exactly.
It's a myth. It's a myth. That somebody has some evil powers or something like that.
It's evil intentions against you. They got evil intentions against you.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for something to happen. Somebody give you the evil eye 6 months from now, you stub your toe. I told you I gave them the evil eye. They stubbed their toe.
That's the truth.
I'm going to stick my toe somewhere else. Keep on with me with that eye. Keep on with that eye.
So while people are giving you the evil eye, and if you know that they're giving you the evil eye, then you can rebuke that, and you don't have to say a word. Just rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Whatever.
That's what the Jewish say. The hand of God. The Jewish say the hand of God.
The hand of God is all powerful, and there's nothing that can get by the hand of God.
Nothing and nobody.
Nothing and nobody. So we don't have anything to fear. People can look at you evil all they want to. But if you're under the graces of God, His compassion, tender mercies, His loving kindness, all of that, we're under His eye. And He takes care of us. Okay, Rita, that was wonderful.
That's it.
That was wonderful. I enjoyed that. So
I told you I be getting nervous. I be getting nervous.
That's all right. That's okay. That's quite all right. You have.
But I'm getting the hang of it.
You sure? You're doing great. To me, you're doing great. So, but I know how we are more critical of ourselves than anybody else, and that can be a very healthy thing. You know what I'm saying? It can be healthy. Yeah. So everybody
Erica said I'm a perfectionist.
That's it. That's it.
That's what she said. Because Daddy was. Daddy was.
And that's okay to be like that.
Yes, it
is.
As
long as it's not severe and gives you all those other, sicknesses and things and all that kind of. But it has really, really, really been good. So Yolanda, we're glad to see you. Velma, we're glad to see you. And Robert Clark, hi Robert, my classmate. Robert, our class reunion. Did you get an invitation? It's October 1st and 2nd. I got an email. So thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. So by God's grace, Eula hopefully will be able to be with us on Tuesday. So she did have surgery, and she's taking the necessary measures to recuperate. So Rita, do you want thank you, Velma. Velma says, I really love the topics.
Thank you. Velma and Yolanda are the only people I can see that's on here.
Okay. Well, I see where Robert Clark joined. Okay. And Velma said you can hurt yourself. And that's true. We were saying that because you look at them and they're looking at you like, and then you weren't looking at them wondering, Why they looking at me like that? And you running,
Yeah.
I mean, not walking and trying to get somewhere, and then
Trying to
you
get
walk
some.
over
Yeah.
somebody or trip over something, fall off the curb, anything like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, beware
Of
of
the
the evil eye, because there's nothing anybody can do to
to
you
harm you. That's
by
right.
looking at you, okay?
That's right.
By looking at you. But then it's a warning, okay?
Yeah.
It's a warning.
That's
So
it.
take
That's exactly
heed.
what it is. It's a
Take
warning.
heed
Yes.
and
Mm-hmm.
beware. We love you.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ask you, did you have any announcements,
No,
Rita?
no, I don't. I don't. I do not. I
Okay. It's been
appreciate
a
it.
wonderful day, and God willing, we will see you Tuesday, and I will see you Sunday.
Sunday,
Sunday.
yes.
And the Sunday school lesson will be online too. I'm going to go ahead and do the Sunday school lesson, and I might just record it and then upload it. And so, and I have some podcasts, and oh yeah, and so I was looking on iTunes, Apple today, and I saw my music laid out. And then you can go and then type in Shirley Polk, then you can go and type in the Polk Sisters and Company, and you'll find our music too. So in Apple and Pandora and different places like that. So God willing, like we said, we'll see you again soon. I love you, Reedy.
Amen. Love
Is it,
you.
is it raining?
Not yet,
Oh,
but it
okay.
clouded up. But
Okay.
it'll be all
All
right.
right. All
All
right.
right.
Love you. Talk
Love
with
you
you
much.
later. Love you,
Okay.
everybody. Talk with you
Thanks,
later.
everyone. Bye bye.
Okay.